आम् स्वागतम्। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अद्य अस्माकं महान् देशस्य दिनः तस्य दिनाचरणम् अस्ति इति नूतनम् अत्र स्थापितमस्ति अस्माकं देशगीतं वन्दे मातरम् इति। तत् श्रुत्वा अस्माकं देशं नमनं समर्पयित्वा अग्रे पाठं पठामः वयम्। अस्तु वा, शृणुमः। अस्तु, नमः सर्वेभ्यः। So we were at lesson 8 in the final few portions. We were looking at the few sandhi variations. We had seen the exception to the yen and guna sandhi in terms of rikara related sandhis, right? So we saw that. And then next one where we left off was this yakara vakara lopaha. Okay, so having seen that purva rupa, we will see the yakara vakara lopa, what happens. Okay, so here mata grihe vartata iti saha vadati. Okay, so let us anticipate what is happening. Let's just take it vartata. So may mother stay at home. So he says. So he says. Saha vadati. So like this. Then bhavad griham shobhata iti mitraihi uktam. Your house, may it shine, may it prosper. So by the friend, mitraihi, by the friend, by many friends, obviously, uktam was told. Okay, tasma imam lekhanim dehi. Okay, so actually there should have been tasma imam, but it's showing a short here. Let's anyway look. These are strange forms. This vartata, shobhata, tasma. They seem to be something incomplete. It's the feeling we get when we look at them. So it'll emerge soon. Tasma imam lekhanim dehi. Okay. This particular pen, which is because of Strilinga imam is used, this pen for we are not sure now. Her, him, tasmai, tasmai is the original, it appears. So to him, maybe the meaning we can take. Okay. Samskrita pathanartham balaka agatau staha. So it's neither balakaha nor, I mean, so it's somewhere in between again. So Samskrita pathanartham balaka agatau staha. So it seems like it should be something else. Either it should be balakaha or it should be some other form of balaka. Definitely balaka is not in the table of balaka, right? This form. So let us find out what it is, what has happened there. So what does it mean? Samskrita pathanartham, for the sake of study of Sanskrit. Some either one, two, or many boys. We are not sure of the form, but we are sure from Agata. Madam, I'm approaching that. So now what happens is when you look at the balance sentence, the meaning can be inferred in this sentence in terms of agatau and staha or in dvivachana. So this balak cannot be balaka. So what has happened here? It's not a visarga lopa. So something else is at play, tells our brain. So let us see. But clearly it should be balakau, right? Samskrita patanartham balakau agatau staha. What has happened here, right? Balaha chaturaha vartanta eva iti adhyapakena chintitam. So this is similar to vartata, vartanta, shobhata, those things. So okay, so like here also something has happened. So, but general meaning we can get without worrying too much about that from context. Many boys who are smart, they are there. So vartante probably. So like that seems to be the form. Eva, indeed. Iti. So by the teacher, adhyapakena chintitam was thought. Okay. So They must have asked some smart questions. So he thinks like that. In the above examples, observe the words in bold. That is, um, A, I, O, Au followed by a vowel should have been Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi. In fact, they haven't shown the A, I, O, Au, right? Vartate iti. Actually, they could have shown it in the bracket what the original form was. Vartate iti, Shobhate iti, tasmai imam, balakau agatau, vartante eva. That should have been the pre-sandhi form. Okay, I wish they had shown that in bracket, but they have kind of mentioned here. So we have to do some double guessing. So that, for example, A plus E generates Yanta Vanta because A kara is in the bottom half of our table, if you remember, and E is one of the columns. So obviously, Yanta Desha Sandhi will happen, right? So for O and Au, Vanta Desha Sandhi will happen. One of them will be Au, another one will be Au. Okay. Similarly, I and I will come out from A and I. So that sandhi should happen here normally, but doesn't seem to be happening. Okay. So vartatayiti. So this should have been combined with a yakara there, and vartatayiti. Yakara with ikara, yiti should have come. Vartatayiti. Shobhatayiti. Tasmai imam. So dirga with yikara, a imam. Tasmai imam. Like this, it should have come. Okay. But if you see, none of those places the yakara is seen nor the vakara is seen. Here, for example, balakau agatau, au should generate ava in halant ava, and then that combines with a. So ava agatau, like that vakara will be seen, but it is not seen. Similarly, here yakara is not seen. So there seems to be a cancellation of that yanta vanta desha sandhis yakara only. But the other conversion that happened, the akara and akara that got generated in the I or av, that seems to remain in place. See, okay, that seems to remain, but only the yakara vakara has gone away. But the second word has retained its original form without combining with the previous one, right? So you can see the starts iti, imam, agato, eva. So this has to be one of the ach letters, as you know, for a swara sandhi. The second letter also should be an ach letter or should be a swara. So that's all swara here. So this is neither here not there kind of form. Some sandhi seems to have happened, but it is not the yanta desha sandhi if we go back and work back the original form of the word. So something new has happened. That is what is called yakara vakara lopaha. So you cannot call this as a special sandhi. This is a overload, what we call in our software terminology. It's an overload on top of yanta vanta desha sandhi. Okay, so Antavanta Desha Sandhi occurs, then the Yakara Vakara cancellation or the Lopa has been carried out. Okay, so this is a special form of Sandhi morphology or morphed Sandhi that is permitted in the language. Okay, so the Kavis use this. For prasa and all. For them this is kind of nice, so they use it. But in when you speak, you can stick to the yanta vanta or you can stick to the pre non sandhi version as you please. That is, of course, vaktuhu. Always bhasha is vaktuhu vivaksha. We say whatever is the desire of the guy who is speaking, that is bhasha, as long as it is within Paninian grammar, of course. So there are no enforcements that sandhi shall happen. But if it happens, then there are two ways now allotted. One is with normal yanta vanta, another with yakara vakara lopa. So, but the yakara and vakara are not seen. Actually, yanta vanta desha has taken place. Then the ya and va of the yanta vanta desha are obliterated. Here they have put it with the akara and with the akara here, ya and va, but it's actually only the halant y, halant v goes away. Okay, remember that. Though you see in the font here full yakara as if with the, it's actually two letters there. If you remember, there is a halanta yakara and an akara. That's not how it is. Actually, it should have been shown with halanta. The halanta yakara disappears, the halanta vakara disappears. Okay, because what is after the halant yakara vakara? Because the adesha is not aya, it is just ai or av. See here, ai. with the halant. So that should also be with the halant. Or obliterated. Oh, okay. Obliterated means lupta, lopa. The explanation for the same is as follows. So vartate iti a plus e, I plus e, yakara lopaha. So e goes away, a plus e, but a plus e is not done. A plus e would result in some gunasandhi, vriddhi sandhi, some things like that, right? Because in the first row of our table, no. This again, you are not permitted to go back and start applying other sandhis. Then there will be no end to it, right? You can iterate infinitely and reduce everything to one letter. So such things are, there is no allowance for ad infinitum operation. So this additional yantavanta lopa is allowed on top of yakara vakara lopa is allowed on top of yantavanta desha sandhi as one step, one additional optional step. If you did take the yantavanta desha, you can take again the yakara vakara lopa. Okay. So shobate iti a plus e, I plus e, again lopa, so a plus e generates. So we get shobata plus iti. So earlier we got vartata plus iti. And then tasmai idam, I plus e, I. So tasma it became tasma. Only the akara remained for the previous tail. Yakara got lupta. So as if we didn't pronounce the yakara that is present really. I, mouth will generate it if you, even if you don't want it. Balakau agatau, au a, av. So va goes away, a remains. So a plus a. So balaka agatau, like that it comes. So similarly the last one, I don't need to again reiterate that. You guys got the sense. So in this way, the yakara and vakara of I, au, av found in the end of the word padanta get obliterated optionally. Okay, see here, underlined optionally. Okay, and it has to be at the end of the word. Okay, so if there is some kind of a yantavanta due to some internal requirement, you can't touch that. Okay, because their sandhikarya is nitya. Because yakara vakara lopa kind of re-breaks the words, so it cannot be done for internal sandhis, which is not allowing. You cannot separate the pratyaya from prakriti, upasarga from dhatu, etc., or the pratipadika from its pratyaya, etc., or in a samasthapada, the 2-3 pratipadikas that occur together. If you separate them, then what is the meaning of samasthapada, right? So only for padanta, when you're in a normal situation of a sentence with many words, that's when you can do the lopa. Okay, optionally. After the removal of the yakara vakara, remember when they say yakara vakara in Sanskritam, we mean yahalant vahalant kara. Never the two letters. Kara is only one letter always. Okay, the remaining vowels should not be combined once again in any other sandhi. So this is what I was mentioning. A plus E looks like a ripe for another sandhi. So no, you can't go back there. A plus A, dirgha A, and then all it will become unintelligible if you do all that. Okay. Such yakara lopa and vakara lopa is commonly found in verses. See, even they have highlighted. Willy-nilly in speech, we don't do that so much, but in verses, for the sake of prasa, etc., these techniques, because one letter less, then they get a matra benefit, so they can do the timing differently and helps them. Okay. So, yeah. So we go back to our beautiful table, which is now pictorially etched.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
ma'am. Yes.
Sir, how do we come to know that it is being done like this kind of words are?
Very good. See, when you see
Is
this
it
now,
by the?
over
Huh.
time, you start recognizing this vartata is not a native form of that dhatu. Okay,
Oh,
of the
okay.
kriyapada. Shobhata is again sounds like neither here nor there type of sound. We know shobhate is a
Oh,
kind of a kriyapada. Similarly, tasma, we have
oh.
never heard of such a word, right? So generally,
Mm.
such a yakara vakara lopa will generate a form that is not, unless by accident it
Usual.
is overlapping with something else, it will sound something completely different. At least in the context of the sentence, you will pick it out as strange. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So the vachana will not match. Means most of the time maybe that is the case. Like
No, there is
balakau, it should
no,
have been.
Visheshana Visheshya requirement associated with this sandhi. It so happened that here, like I said, in the
Okay.
context of the sentence, we were all able to pick up it was balakau, right?
Okay.
because we see agatau, we see staha. So we picked up it is balako, original form was balako. But if we knew about this yakara vakara lopa already, we can say, oh, maybe this is yanta vanta with yakara vakara lopa. Can that apply? What happens if I introduced yakara back? Does it sound right? Balaka vakara here. Balaka vagatau. That is balakau vagatau. Like that our brain triggers back, so we construct back balako. But because agatau is obvious. But remember, there is no rule in the sentence that agatau shall sit here. Some other akara adi word can sit here which is unrelated to balakau. Right? It happens luckily it is related and so we can pick up. But even if it sits elsewhere, for example, Samskrita Patanartham agatau balaka something else is there. Let us say ahan or something, some word. Atrastaha. Let us pick up atrastaha, right? Why not? So agatau comes before and atra comes here. Still we can do the vakara lopa, except it will be balakau atra. So av atra. So it will become balaka atra agatau can come before or after staha. Okay. So the sandhikarya is between what is present in the neighborhood in the sentence, not because there is any association otherwise between them. There is an association, of course, in the sentence. The words have a relationship through the kriya pada, through shashti, vibhakti, etc. But that is not the point here. Because they are in the proximity as we speak or as we write them, there is sandhikarya possibility. Okay. Any other questions? Good. Thin attendance today. Everybody is doing flag salutation maybe. Okay. So what is this picture? Again, all the various sandhis. Last class in the end, we were learning this orange block sandhi. Okay. This Prakriti Bhava, not Purva Rupa. Sorry. Purva Rupa was here. Prakriti Bhava sandhi. So where when the Rikara appears in the head of the second word, there is an option to not do the guna or not do the yanta vanta desha or not do savarna dirgha. Any of those, right? So you can choose to go with Prakriti Bhava. Okay, so instead of those letters replacing this akara replaced by sorry, no, a and r by in case of guna, e with y in case of e plus r, etc. Right? So that is avoided, and instead we can retain the akara, ikara, ukara, rikara of the previous words end as is, and produce the new rakara. We had seen some examples for that also. So though we write it right next to each other without a space, we recognize that there is a Prakriti Bhava happening there. There is no avasana, there is no space given. Okay, but here this sandhi we are looking at today is this gray box. You see this here, gray box for every single yantavanta desha. Okay, you can choose, except of course remember yantavanta is not there for the hrisva akara. For the hrisva akara, for those two rows, we have the purva rupa sandhi. So this prakriti bhava can only override. Oh, sorry, yakara. Why am I saying yakara? Yakara vakara lopa. Kshamyatam. Yakara vakara lopa can only override yantavanta. So it excludes overriding the blue part. Okay, the blue, if you remember, is half of that column. Akara, akara also remains, and in complicated Sanskritam, pluta, other things also remain. But anyway, let us for loka we can take akara and akara. So the akara version of the yantavanta still remains. So that also is covered by this gray box. Yakara vakara lopa. Yadi pada purvaksharah padante bhavati tarhi yakara vakara lopam kartum shaknumaha. Yantavanta desha sandhihi bhavati tadanantaram yakara vakara lopah prachalati. Dvau padau punah avasana yuktaha bhavanti. They become separated by a space. Avasana yuktaha. They become separated by a space. Okay. Can I move forward? Okay. So time to do some abhyasa around this yanta vanta desha with yakara vakara lopa. Okay. So one udaharana they have given as usual to help us. Rame iti. So a plus e. So I plus e and yakara lopa rama iti. So Rame iti. In Rama. See, what is the difference between Rame iti and Rama? Rama iti looks like some Pratipadika. It is having no apparent Vibhakti form, but it eventually does, because through the reversal of Yakara Lopa and Yantavanta, we get back to Rame. So even Rama iti has not changed any meaning. It continues to be in our brain Rame iti. Okay. It's a little bit weird, but that's what it is. It doesn't change its meaning. Sandhi doesn't change any meaning anywhere. Okay. So Rame iti, Ramai iti. That would have been actually written if we did not do Yakara Lopa. It would have been written Yakara with Yi. So we would have written it again as a Rama iti as one word. Okay. And that has been avoided. And instead, we are writing it as Rama iti with a Yakara Lopa. Okay. All right. So the E has not gone away. Only the Halanta Yakara has gone away. So these things now. Shobate, it's very easy to make a Yakara Vakara Lopa because we know how to proceed now. Shobate etat. What would be the Yantavanta output for this?
Shobhataya etat.
I, correct. A becomes I. So just like here, I. So Shobhatayetat. Because Yakara again gets the Ekara, Yakara will also get the A. So Shobhatayetat. Yakara with the Ekara on top of it. But if we do the Lopa, what happens?
Shobhat iti.
No, Halant. Shobhata.
Shobhati.
See, remember the Yantavanta. Shobhata iti. So let me go back here because I saw wrong answers coming from your mouth. I will go back here. In the Yantavanta Desha Sandhi, in all this yellow block, huge yellow block below, A, O, I, O with any H letter, everybody has an akara or an akara. You see that? Okay. So the previous letter continues to get one swara and then one halantyakara. That is the difference between Yantavanta Desha, or Yantavanta Desha actually is two sandhis in one. Yanta Desha, Vanta Desha. Yanta Desha is this row and this row. Vanta Desha is the second row and the fourth row of the second block. But if you compare that against End Sandhi, in End Sandhi, there is no Akara Desha. See, End Sandhi has Halant Varnas. Okay. Y, V, R, L, Halant Varnas, the Antaksharas, the reverse swaras, we call them, right? So, Y, V, R, L is without any Akara or any other Karakam. And 1 minute, let me mute. Some noise is there. So that replaces the last letter of the first word. E, U, R and L are respectively replaced with U, V, R and L. Of course, options change for the Rikara column. We saw that. That is to Prakriti Bhava. And also options change when you have Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Savarna Dirgha Sandhi is more powerful. Savarna Dirgha Sandhi is the most powerful there. First priority goes to Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. In the absence of Savarna Dirgha Sandhi option, then you do the Yand Sandhi or Guna Sandhi or Vriddhi Sandhi as is seen earlier. Of course, Vriddhi is far away from Savarna, but at least you see Guna Sandhi, A, O or L has overlap with Savarna Dirgha Sandhi in these places. See? Actually, if you see original Panini formula, Savarna Dirgha Sandhi overwrites the Guna Sandhi even in these places. Okay. So that's one, because he writes the formulas, one as the native Sandhi, then another is a overload replacement Sandhi, other is the third higher priority replacement Sandhi, like that. So we don't know how the original Guna formula looks, how original Vriddhi formula looks, so we'll not go there. But to our eye now, it seems like overlap is there only in these places, because only their green block and blue blocks can coincide. Okay. Or yellow and orange block, etc. So those are the overlaps we see. Is that clear? That Akara is clear to you guys, hopefully. So let us remember. So this is how we should proceed.
Sorry, sir, can I ask a question?
Please, madam.
Yeah, in the examples which are given previously, number 3 is Tasma Imam. And then if you see the breakup here, it is Tasmai plus Idam. So why is it Idam? Why is not Imam?
That's I think they are not, that's a spelling. There should have been Imam.
Imam, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
That- I thought-
idam is the, actually it is not even from idam. It is from ayam, ima. That's a different word altogether. Idam is a
Yeah, so I was
different,
confused.
no, that's a mistake. That should, you replace that with imam there. Very good eye.
Okay.
So you guys are very sharp out there in New Zealand. I guess you wake up earlier than us, so.
Thank you, sir.
I didn't notice that at all. Yeah, good. Okay, Shobatai etat, Shobata etat. See, so we are proceeding logically. We did Shobate plus etat. We replaced a with I. Then we showed that. We didn't show the combined form, which would have been Yakara with Ekara overlapped. Okay, but we just moved forward and cancelled the Yakara, and obviously Takara will remain with its Akara. So Shobata etat, right? This is how. Now, Rochate Aushadam.
Rochataya Aushadam.
Rochatai Aushadam and Yakara Lopa. Rochata.
Rochata
ro-
Aushadam.
Rochatai Aushadam. Rochata Aushadam.
Aushadam.
Very good. Number 3. Balau Agatau.
Balava Agato.
Dirga Akara. Balav Agatau. Bala Agatau. This sounds like a Strilinga Ekavachana, right? So look at this one, for example. It is not as if Bala is not present. Bala is very much a word in its own right. Bala, Bale, Balaha. So it is there in the Ekavachana column of Bala Shabda. Akaranta Strilinga Bala Shabda. But here, because Agatau doesn't, in the sentence, in the overall sentence, we will observe, oh, something is wrong. It can't be a single Bala in the context. How can one single girl come as two men? Agatau. So we go back and study, oh, there is a Yanta Vanta, Yakara, Vakara Lopa in this case. Okay. So Balau, it should have been. That's how we reverse back. So here becomes a little more complex because Bala is not obviously incorrect, right? Bala is not obviously incorrect. It seems to be a correct form. By one of those overlaps, even though we did a lopa, we generated another legal word, which looks like another legal word. That's the thing. We have to be little open-eyed.
Excuse
But-
me, sir, one more interruption. Going back to the second sentence, the sandhi is aya, right? So it should
No.
be rochata.
No. Rochatai. If it was aikara, then I. If it is ekara, then I.
Oh, okay.
Right? You go back here. See here, look.
So
I.
if a plus au is aya.
See,
I.
what is in the second, what is the first letter of the second word is not deciding what the form is. What is the tail letter of the first word is deciding the form. You see, I. Because the I replaces that letter. I replaces A. The other letter remains. Other letter remains in force and combines with that I. So I plus A, IA, like that it will become. Okay.
Okay.
That's what is happening here. Okay. Balau Agatau. Patyante etaihi.
Patyantaya plus etaihi.
Correct.
Patyanta
Patyanta etaihi would have been the Yantavanta, but Yakara Loka. So Patyanta etaihi. So Yakara is cancelled. It is very easy to, I mean, it's more clear in the written form. These are all little tongue twisty to pronounce. Oh, I can understand. So number 5, Drishyante plus Alayaha.
Drishyantaya alaya. Drishyanta alayaha.
Correct. Very perfect. Drishyanta Alayaha is the eventual form. Okay, with the Yakara cancelled. So now it is a game. So we will just avoid skipping through. So Pachyate Odanaha. So again Ekara. So I Odanaha. So Pachyata. Simply cancel the Ekara and they are in business. Okay. So, but you retain an akara. In the, I mean, in the picture, it's like as if cancelling the puka, but there is an akara that is generated. So, sprishyata asandaha. So, tau will become ta. Tau will become ta because au generates av, vakara cancels. So, ta ekada will happen. So, if we quickly go there, see ta ekada. Then grihe upastitaha e u. So, a will become I. So, griha upastitaha. Griha upastitaha. Varte aham a. So this doesn't matter what it is. So a is important there. A will become I. So varta aham. Varta aham. Okay. So very straightforward. I guess you got by practicing this. And so we will move forward. Uttarani are there. We can always check. Don't worry much about it. Oh, these are for the previous whatever we learned, that Prakriti Bhava. In Prakriti Bhava, Rukara is very important. So Prakriti Bhava is very easy to identify. When you see a standalone Rukara inside the word, clue, Prakriti Bhava. Because there is no native possibility of such a Swara appearing in the middle. Only because of Prakriti Bhava, the golden rule of Swara not appearing in a standalone form inside a word in the middle is overridden by the Prakriti Bhava. So that's how, and it's allowed only for Rikara. So you cannot have Akara, Ukara appearing. Like in Hindi, sometimes you see all kinds of swaras come in the middle. But Hindi is a different Bhasha. It has its own Sandhi rules. It happens to use Devanagari Lipi. In fact, it also happens to pronounce Devanagari Lipi differently than Sanskritam does. Right? Hindi has no concept of halant. There is an automatic halant, some places non-automatic halant. So it is a mysterious pronunciation. Hindi is not perfectly pronouncing Devanagari Lipi. It has its own interpretation, but not so. Sanskritam has a completely singular derivation of how the sound should be pronounced for every single symbol. It is perfect. It doesn't have imperfections. It doesn't have what you can call as variations that are contextually enabled. No. Okay. The pronunciation is pakka. Astu. But of course, region to region, because of oral capability or mother tongue variance, some pronunciation differences are heard. But we can all together conclude there is something that is a common correct pronunciation. We agree with that. Some regional variations are overlooked by us. Okay, Sangrahya Vichayaha. Oh, we continue with our Navagraha and all those things. Okay, nice. We were in, yes, in the last class when we were doing 8 directions, one Bhagini told us that the 8 elephants are also related to directions. Now, after looking back, I agree with her. At that time, it didn't do the Spurana didn't come to me because there is this term called Diggaja. Diggaja is also a very famous Sanskritam word. Diggajaha means sometimes we describe Chakravartis who win the various neighbors in all directions in their country, for their country as a Chakravarti. They are called Diggajaha. So that means they took the elephants in all 8 directions and won the different wars to conquer. So Diggajaha is the term used. So clearly, yes. So the Gaja is there related to Dik also. Very clear. Okay. And here, if you see in this picture, 2 of the rides are elephants. If you see here, the ride of Shani, it seems Shani only there. I'm not sure. Let's cross check later. It seems to be, but Shani had as a crow as a ride. That is Shani. This is Shani. So I don't know who it is. Anyway, so there is Airavata for Indra and another nice black elephant for somebody else. So there are 2 elephants rides. Others are different. So there is a kind of a snake-like ride or a grida, something, kaka, tiger, ram, and then our black buck, famous black buck horse, 7 horses, of course, for our Surya, famous 7 horses. Chandra has 10 horses. I don't know why, but he has 10 horses. It's a matter of research. Anyway, so let us do the new study. Sangrahya Vishayaha. Navagrahaha. So the 9 grahas. Okay. You will see some of them are more than just graha. Surya, of course, is a star. Surya Graha. Chandraha, also moon for us. Mangalaha, that is Mars. Okay, Buddha, so that is Venus. Guruhu, that is of course Jupiter. Shukraha, that must be Mercury. Okay, then Shanihi. Mercury is seen very rarely. So our guys were sharp in observing. Mercury has to be seen when just before sunset or just before sunrise in certain months, when the alignment of Mercury maps for our vision only, he becomes brightly visible. That you know. It's not easy to spot Mercury. It is fairly easy to spot Buddha because he is very bright in the night sky. Mangala, of course, not a problem, the red planet. But yeah, Shukra is, I haven't seen Shukra in my eyes. I have to, unless I wake up early and go to some dark regions, I can't see him. Anyway, Shanihi, that is Saturn. Then Rahu and Ketu, they're actually comets and falling stars, they're called. Okay. So because a lot of our Puranic stories have Ulleka of more than 27 comets. Actually, there is a lecture.
Chayagraha. They are Chayagrahas.
Huh?
Chayagrahas. They are Chayagrahas.
Okay.
Seven
So sometimes
grahas.
we relate it to the eclipse also. You're right. Right.
Yes, Chayagraha.
So
Because
yeah. So we relate it with respectively with solar and lunar eclipse also. But some say that there is a reference to comets also in that way. So we don't know. Let us leave that apart. But anyway, what we have to remember for the exam. Silly, but is Surya, Chandra, Mangala, Buddha, Guru, Shukra. These are all Shani. These are all easy weekdays. We already have them in 7 weekdays. So 7 of them are easy for us. Of course, Ravi is Surya there. Ravi or Bhanu is also Surya. So Soma is also Chandra. And then Mangala, Buddha, Guru, Shukra, Shani are as is in our weekdays. Perfect. Okay. Then these two bonus days for us, holidays on top of normal weekdays for Grahana. So Rahu and Ketu. So those are the thing. And as you know, it is a Hindu Paddhati that in a temple Prakara, they will also have Navagrahas, institute those Grahas in one Prakara. And we do Navagraha Puja also. Shani is also much, because you know he can bring a lot of trouble. He's much feared. He has independent status as a god in many temples. Surya also is there, but lesser temples for him. The famous one, of course, we know, is Konark, the best Surya temple that there is. Other temples are a little rare. You won't find too many Chandra temples and Buddha temples and all that, but they are there pretty much in almost most temples in the south. At least we find Navagrahas. Okay. Nava Nidayaha. So 9 treasures. Nidhi is like treasure like thing. So let us see what these 9 treasures are. Okay, I don't know exactly whether it means treasure, but anyway. Mahapadmaha, Padmaha, Shankaha, Makaraha, Kachapaha, Mukundaha, Kundaha, Neelaha, Karvaha. So I recognize some of them, but others I need again dictionary to know. Kachapa is like a tortoise. Makara is the you know that crocodile, correct. Magarmach, magar bolte Hindi mein. So that one, the crocodile. Shanka is actually what we blow, that one. Padma, or maybe it is that snail also you can call as Shanka. Okay, because animals that reside in Shanka are also known as Shanka. This thing. Then Padma is obviously clearly lotus, but there must be something else that is being referred here by Mahapadma and Padma. Maybe some other type of living being which is enclosed in some kind of a treasure. Anyway, Kachapa. So Mukunda, Kunda, Neela, Karva, I doesn't make too much of immediate this thing Pratispandana in me, but seems to be those are also there. So we'll have to look up what are these 9 nidhis. I don't have much information for you to help with. Anybody aware of this Karva, Neela, Kunda, Mukunda?
Neelaha, I think, is sapphire.
Sapphire. Ah, Papiya ji, you must know these jewels.
Then pearl, is it Kundaha pearl?
it's not pearls. It's Kunda is something.
Mauktikam. The word in Sanskritam for pearl is Mauktikam. So we have maybe it's a paryaya pada. Mukunda, Kunda, maybe variants of corals.
Kunda also means this kind of fragrances like musk, jasmine, etc.
Kunda is a
There is one
flower.
such meaning I see.
It is a flower, sir.
Possible.
Kunda
But
is a flower.
possible. But since
Kind
we
of
see
flower.
Shanka, Makara, Kachapa, I am thinking whether these are some kind of related to some ocean ratnas. That's all. Anyway, Kharva, we don't know. All right. So we will accept that we need a little bit more understanding of this, but this will all be some Purana. So we'll have to go back to Puranic stotras to understand what is being meant by them.
Right. I just searched Mukunda. There is one meaning that it's a precious stone, which denotes one of the 9 treasures of Kubera.
Oh, okay, fantastic. And okay, Neela, madam already said it is a sapphire. That sounds right, and blue sapphire, which is very rare. Kharva, we have to see what it is. Yeah. All right. Navaratnani. So Kavishu, this Ratna has lot of course, it can also mean gems, right? No, but here this is poet gems, the 9 poet gems. Okay, something like that. So let us see what those 9 are. Dhanvantari, who was also involved in Ayurvedic granthas. Then
I think all of them are part of the King Vikramaditya's court. Navaratna.
Possible, and they are different, have different pandityas, right? Amarasimha wrote the Amara Shatakam, all those like that. Amarakosha. Amara Shatakam, Amarakosha. Kalidas, of course, unbelievable artist. Varahamira was a mathematician, Jyotishka. Vararuchi also has written many great treatises, grammar. He was a grammar. Yeah. So they are all associated with Vikramaditya court in one go, but I would believe that in that lineage they occurred. Let me just take it like that. Like Rama Vamsha, Raghu Vamsha, there is Vikramaditya Vamsha, under that lineage they must have all come. But it was real golden. Some of the works of these guys is unbelievable. Okay. So anyway, Dhanvantari, many of them are still with us, so we can study them. Dhanvantari, Kshapanakaha, Amarasimha, Shankuhu, Vetala Ghatakarparaha, what a name, Kalidasaha, Varahamihiraha, Vararuchihi. Okay, nice. Vararuchi or Katyayana wrote the Vartikas for the verse sutras of Panini. So he's the number 2 grammarian for us. Number 1 is Panini, number 2 is Vararuchi, number 3 is Bhashyakara. What's his name? Patanjali of grammar Patanjali. We don't take him as, some people take him as also Yoga Patanjali, but we take him as grammar Patanjali. Grammar Patanjali, Vyakarana Patanjali, Vararuchi, and they are the triads who did brilliant work on Sanskrit grammar. Yeah, so like this. Varahamira has also done a lot of work on mathematics and Jyotisha. Okay. Amarasimha's work is also brilliant. He wrote in a big kosha of Paryayapadas with the Linganushasana. The name of his work is called Linganushasana. So according to Linga and Vachana and all, he did some Bhedas, and so it's brilliant work. Many kids mug it up and they can look it up in their brain, tuck like that. The 5 names of Lakshi, 5 names of Saraswati, tuck like that come to them. It's usually in sets of 5 in Amarakosha. Anyway, tradition. While taking a holy bath, Tvam Raja Sarvatirthanam Tvameva Jagataha Pita Yachitam Dehi Me Tirtha Sarva Papa Manuttaye Papa Manuttaye. Okay, Apanuttaye, Sarva Papapanuttaye. So pa 3 times it occurs. Easily I can overlook. So let me read it again. Tvam Raja Sarvatirthanam Tvameva Jagataha Pita Yachitam Dehi Me Tirtha. He Tirtha. Sarva Papa Apanuttaye. For all sin to go away. Removal. Apanutti. Sarva papa apanuttaye. Yatha mataye. Chaturthi vibhakti. So you are the king of the holy waters. You are the father of the world. Grant me the desired object, O holy water, for the removal of all my sins. Yeah, Jala. Prithvi, Jala, Apa, Tejas, Vayu, Akasha. The 5 elements, primordial elements. So brilliant. Okay. So with that, we come to our Prashnaha. Very easy questions. They have set it up. Let us see how you guys do. Sikatabhyah tailam prapnum na shakyate. Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Correct only.
Correct.
Now the problem is we are faced with a world that has exceeded this sentence. If we go to certain places like Canada, there is a concept called oil sands. Oil sands.
Yeah.
So they are actually they have oily sand and they are using precious hot water to extract oil for the stupidity of our needs. So yes, today it is false because shakyate, but in the stotra, if you remember, shakyeta, like it might be possible, as if it is an impossibility. The Kavi has quoted, right? Shakyeta, like that. So we should answer this as
There.
na shakyate only. Okay, because yatnena shakyate syat iti. Because there is a doubt in Kavi's mind also that may even happen in some super Kali Yuga, which is we are already there. Okay, so next, jara vyagri iva paritarjayati.
Correct.
Correct, because it does bother us like a tiger in according to the verse also. So actually, if they ask questions related to Subhashita like this, it becomes easy because we know this is the correct form in the Subhashita, right? There, right? Sense. See, the earlier question was a little more smart. It even varied the vibhakti. Shakyeta was the original thing. So that's rogaha suhrudaha iva bhavanti. Incorrect. And they are enemies. Okay. Shatravaha, Ripavaha iva bhavanti. Actually, you have to replace Suhrudaha with Shatru or Ripu. Ripu being the enemy. Shashasya Vishanaha bhavati. Incorrect. But the way we are playing with genetics, that might be happening very soon. I'm sure in China it has already happened. So, Upama Bhavaha. This was actually Kavi used it in a Upama. यदा कदापि यदा वयम् अटामः यत्रापि विषाणयुक्त शचः अपि दृश्येत, like that he told, right? So भरतः राज्यम् ऐच्छत्.
No, it's not correct. Na aichat.
That opposite. Na aichat. Naiva naiva. So this naiva naiva is like ayyo types of South. The whole story is that he didn't. Okay. Very nice. We guys are very up to standard here. So translate into Sanskritam. So now because group sourcing will become colossally noisy, let me go with Jayashri Dhruv. Jayashri Dhruv Bagini. If you can unmute yourself, Jayashri Dhruv. Let the picture be seen by you, plural. Can you try?
Let the picture be seen by you. Chitrena.
Chitrena is by the picture.
By the picture.
So picture itself is the object here, which is in the Prathama, because see, this is Karmani. First, what you do, madam, I'll help you a little bit. See, let, when it comes, let is like a clue to you, Karmani Prayoga, right? So, and also it gives the sense of Vidhi. Okay. So, seen by you clearly gives the Karmani Prayoga. So you see is the active form. Seen by you is the passive form in English, right? So seen by you have to go to Karmani.
Karmani.
With this knowledge.
Tvaya chitram. Chitram pashyam.
Drishyeta. Okay. See, let.
Drishyeta.
Because Vidiling, let seen by you. Okay. Bhavatbihi. Okay, plural. Okay, I forgot to alert you on that because you said tvaya, but it is bhavatbihi. Okay, I used bhavat shabda instead of tvam yuvam yuyam. Tvam yuvam yuyam, if you use, you have to go to tvaya, tvabyam yuva bihi, something like that will come. Yushma bihi. Yushma bihi. Here only it is there. I have written that also. So yushma bihi or bhavat bihi in masculine or bhavati bihi in feminine are all options here. Okay. Pullinga bhavat shabda bhavat bihi, strilinga bhavat shabda bhavati bihi, and this is of course this is not ling without linga. This is uttama purusha, sorry, madhyama purusha yushmad shabda, so yushma bihi. So pullinga, strilinga, trilingaka, tritiya vibhakti, bahuvachana forms. Okay, that's what they are. So by you all, chitram, the picture, okay, it happens to be a napumsakalinga shabda, so it is in prathama vibhakti, but it continues to have the form because chitram, chitre, chitrani, like that. Okay. So drishyatam I have used. Okay. Drishyeta is also correct, I think. Drishyeta form is also correct. Okay. So the drishyatam, is it a atmane? Drishyate, drishyete, drishyante.
Drishyatam is load, sir.
Agyayam load.
Load.
Okay.
Okay. So you can use vidiling also. You can use vidiling or load. Okay. No problem. All right. So let the service be. Yes, madam.
I said, can we use drashtavyam also?
Very good. Drashtavyam. Yes. So tvaya or yushmabhihi chitram drashtavyam. Yes. That also is tavya taniyar can be used because that is also having karmani sense. That is also having the agraha sense, which is the let. So we are extending it a little bit. The meaning is fluid, whether it is agnya or request. Okay. So you can use it in that sense. Very good. Actually, that is easier of the lot. Drashtavyam. Okay. Well done. So yes, you can mute yourself, Jayashree Bhagini, and let me mute you. So okay, so let me call call in whom I have not actually. So many names are there. I have not been calling everyone. Senni Mohodaya, Senni Subbu Mohodaya, Srinivasan प्रायः Senni इति अस्ति.
अस्तु महोदय.
महोदये, क्षम्यतां, सेन्नी महोदये. महोदये, भवत्याः द्वितीयवाक्यं प्रयत्नं करोतु.
Let service be done by people. So done by people, janaihi.
Very good.
Service is seva. Seva.
Seva. Janaihi seva. It's a strilinga. So seva.
Kartavyam. It is people by
very
people.
Very good. Kartavyam. Yes. Janaihi seva kartavyam. The advantage of kartavyam is it is like a avyaya. So there is kartavya. Shamyatam. Because it has a linga beda. So janaihi seva kartavya it will come. You are right. Okay.
Yes.
So janaihi or manavaihi, I have put seva karyam, or you can use seva. If you put seva karyam, napumsakalinga. If you put seva, strilinga, then accordingly you have to do kartavyam or kartavya. But I have used kriyatam, which is a lot. Then let the stories be read by you. Whom shall I call now? Ramachandra Hegde Mahodaya. Ramachandra Hegde.
Yeah.
Prayatnam karotu Mahodaya.
Let the stories be read by you. Katha, that is stories, kataha.
Kataha.
Patyatam. Patyatam is read by you. And you will be Tavya. So Tavya, Kataya, Patyatam.
Tvaya. Not Tvaya.
Patyatam.
Tvaya, Kataha. Kataha plural. How do you Patyantam?
Patyantam.
Plural also has to. Correct. Okay. So Bhavata, Bhavatya, Tvaya, any of them. Again, all those options we know. what they mean. But because it's karmani, they don't influence the kriya pada. That is why we can put / and boldly without changing the kriya pada. Because kriya pada is influenced by kataha, which is plural. So plural word patyantam. Okay. So bhavata kataha patyantam, bhavatya kataha patyantam, tvaya kata. Tvaya is simpler because we don't have to worry whether we are addressing a male or a female. So tvaya becomes easier with karmani. There is no, remember, there is no disrespect. Don't ever assume that there is disrespect is using tva. Okay. So fine. Tvaya kataha pat. If you are using active voice, bhavata bhavatya becomes easy. If you are using passive voice, tvaya becomes easy. Because it's universally applicable. Yeah. So
patyantam, no?
Patyantam. Plural. Thank you. Well done. Rajani. V Rajani. Ranjani. Kshamyatam, not Rajani. Ranjani. V Ranjani. Before.
Let the house be protected by dogs. So the house is the graham.
Very good.
Be protected is rakshyatam. By dogs is shunakai.
Shunakaihi. Very good. Shunakaihi griham rakshyatam. Samrakshatam I did, but that is giving no value. That's why I put it in gray. So Shunakaihi or Kukkuraihi. Shunakaihi is easier for us to remember. We always remember Shunaka. So griham rakshyatam. Perfect answer. Thank you, madam. Radhika ji, it says on hold. I don't know what's happening there. Okay, I think some problem. Okay. Rama Bagini. Let the truth be spoken by all.
Let the truth be spoken by all. By all is sarvaihi.
Wow.
Truth, satyam. Uchyatam, vadyatam.
Perfect. Uchyatam is correct form. Okay. What comes to you first usually will be correct, Ramaji. So, sarvaihi ritam or satyam. Ritam is another form for the satyam. Okay. Anritam is more we use when we mean sullu or falsehood. We use anritam. An plus ritam. Negation of the ritam. But ritam means satyam again. So sarvaihi ritam or sarvaihi satyam uchyatam. May truth be spoken by all. Or even yes, madam.
Sir, uktavan, uktavati, like uktyatam won't come, sir.
No, but see, here we are not talking about the person. The uchyatam is related to satyam. That's why it has gone into that. It is not ktavatu because ktavatu is kartari. Ktavatu goes with the kartru. So sarve satyam sarvaihi is so sarve satyam vadanti like that or avadan past tense, and if you make it ktavatu form uktavan uktavantah, so sarve satyam uktavantah is the form in active voice. Okay, but there is no let there. It means they told the truth is all that is saying. Okay,
sarvaihi.
No. Uch is the form that comes from that dhatu. Same dhatu. Vad dhatu only becomes uch in this form. Uchyatam.
Thanks, sir.
Same dhatu. So you cannot say vadyatam because that will become kill or something. It may be that form with mahaprana dha vadyatam. May be there for
Vaktavyam will come.
Vaktavyam, correct. That is also possible. Sarvaihi satyam vaktavyam is also correct. That is correct. Using tavyat. Somebody gave us the tavyat answer for the first one. Same way you can go for tavyat also. Maybe I should actually present those options in the future. Let me remember to put tavyat near versions for them according to what suits the sound there. Okay.
But in that case, it is not must.
Vadaniyam.
Oh, there? Must is not there. See, Vaktavyam.
But you can take, sir. You can take. See, the normal meaning given by Vaktavyam is should or must. but you can take it in the sense of let also.
As a sentence, it will be okay, but then correct anvada is not correct.
No, it's okay. I don't feel anything incorrect there. See, sarvaihi satyam vaktavyam. Nothing doesn't feel wrong at all.
Okay.
Everyone should
Just
tell
an
the truth.
order type.
Should and let are not giving too much what you call disastrous variance for us. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
But you are right. The more accurate map for let is in this version. Uchyatam, like that. Correct. Because the general sense of vidhi and lot is less harsh than tavyat. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Mahoday, when we say rakshyatam, can we also say trayatam?
Correct. Trayatam.
Sometimes there are subtle difference in meaning, so that's why I wanted to be sure.
Yeah. Rakshana, Trayana. Trayate is having a little bit more sense than pure Rakshana. Pure Rakshana is what dogs can do. Trayana is what only mothers can do.
Okay.
So you see the difference. Or gods, I should say gods.
Okay.
Somebody said gods.
There is a saying, sir. Mahodaya, Gayantam Trayate iti Gayatri. There is a saying to show the greatness of Gayatri mantra. Gayantam Trayate iti Gayatri.
Gayatri. The one,
Also
the
save and
lady
protect.
goddess.
Yeah, Gayatri.
It's a difference of saving and protecting. Maybe.
Correct. But Strayana is more in the larger sense. It's not a very mere, blocking the gate like of thing. It's much more. Yeah, correct. Okay. But in a basic sense, nothing wrong. Again, see, Sanskrit words, they allow certain vectorization broadness. So you can contextually take the meaning. Okay, last two. What is Prakriti Bhava? Let me ask Pranav ji. Pranav? Are you there, Pranav?
Yes, sir.
What is Prakriti Bhava? Do you remember?
Yeah, so in English...
English only.
When Padanta is a vowel and the next word starts with R, then we have the option of doing, instead of doing the Guna Sandhi, we can just leave it as it is.
Guna or Yan, right?
Guna.
And there was one small mistake in how you started. Okay, when Padanta you said what? Padanta is a vowel. No. When Padanta is one of the few vowels that are permitted for Prakriti Bhava. What are the few vowels that are permitted for Prakriti Bhava?
R to Ru.
Very much. Please remember that picture. By now, because I have shown that picture some 100 times, you guys will benefit a lot from pictorially visualizing it in your minds. Okay. So Prakriti Bhava stops in the first 4 rows. It is there for the first few rows and up to Rukara. Likara is also there, but we know Likara is only for grammarians. It's not for Loka. So we can call it first 4 rows. Okay. So you are very correct. So now
one question I have. So if there is a dirgham, right, like in the next question, like Raja plus Rishi, the dirgham disappears, right, in the Prakriti Bhava.
Correct. Very good. See, now you brought the second point of Prakriti Bhava, which was missed by Varya. Okay. Forgot where. Here. Pranav Varya. So okay. So you brought so you addressed the number 2, sir. Who was the one Santosh was the one who explained right now?
Yeah. Sorry for jumping the gun.
No jumping the gun. Actually, what you said is also to be included for number 1. Here, the 2 questions are really related. So you can take the answer of 2 for 1 also. Nothing wrong. So number 2, you explain for us. Santosh.
Yeah. In Prakriti Bhava, like the Padachedam is Raja plus Rishihi. So this is an example of Prakriti Bhava where the A in the ending in the first word plus followed by Rikaranta is combined using Prakriti Bhava. The alternate method is Gunasandhi, where you write Rajarshi.
Very good, very good, perfect answer. So the special, so you make sure that when you answer you say all that, right? So in the end you say, so the speciality in the formal word is the Dirgha Lopa. That's one. Dirgha to Hrisva conversion, something like that you write. Okay. Very good. Fantastic. I think you guys are ready to teach the next batch, let alone pass the exams. So first one, my answer was Yedi. I tried Sanskritam. Yedi Kebhyaschana Sandhikaryaya Sakshama Karananam Upastitihi Sattayam api Sandhikaryah na bhavati tarhi tatra Prakriti bhavaha asti iti suchayamaha. Parantu Mahodayena idanim Pranam Mahodayena Bahu Samyak Vivaranam Kritam. Na kevalam, these are very generic sentence. So he made very specifically explained. You don't have to explain in Sanskritam. He said Yada Purva Padasya Antimaksharaha Akaraha Ikaraha Ukaraha Rikarah va bhavati Apara Dvitiya Padasya Adihi Rikarah syat tada Gunasandirva Yandsandirva Kartum Yandsandirva Savarnadirgha Sandirva. That also is overridden. You saw that. Tatra Prakriti Bhava Sandir Bhavitum Shakyate Rikarah Tatraiva Tishtati Purva Swarasya Hrisvatvam api Labhyate Purvaksharasya Hrisvatvam api Karaniyam Yata Idanim Santosh Mahodayena Uktam Tathapi Karaniyam. Astu va? Raja iti pratama vibhakti ekavachana padaha padam prayah padaha asamichinam ekavachanam padam prakriti bhave raja plus rishihi ityatra raja plus rishihi raja rishihi iti bhavati atra a antasya lopaha a iti rupantaram prapnoti. Lopaha na Hrisva Karanam. You should not say Lopa. Here Lopa means going away. It doesn't go away. It becomes Hrisva. So thoda farak hai udhar. Okay guys, I think we have come to end of 8th lesson. We jump into 9th lesson now. Now, just give me some time. I will switch the window. Are you seeing the 9th lesson slide? Astu, dhanyawad. Okay, now a question had been asked several weeks back by one Mahodaya saying, why don't you please kindly review a question paper for us also. So I have finished the preparation for that. I have picked up the February 2020, the immediate past exams question paper only, and it was a fairly tough question paper to say. I struggled to. If I were in the exam, I would have scored not more than 70 marks perhaps, but that's okay. I would have happily passed. So it's one of the tough question papers I have seen. My own question paper for Parichaya was a cakewalk comparatively. I know because I know what I scored now. Okay. So, but let's do one thing. Instead of taking it up now or in the afternoon today, I would like to take it up in the standard Sunday morning slot, according to Samskrit Bharati slot, so that maybe a few more attendees will be there. And I will also announce today in the WhatsApp group that we are going to revise 2020 February paper. So maybe those who are interested will try to join, even though normally they may not be able to join. So let's do that 11 o'clock Sunday. So we will start the Navama Pata. We will go on in the afternoon, but we will take it up again after we finish the question paper review. I am hoping the question paper review will be over tomorrow in the first session. I am praying so. I'll try to rush through it because we don't really have too much time. We have to finish now lesson 9 and attack lesson 10. Next week again we have 4 sessions possible, and that's it. no more, because this is already 15, 16. Next week already is 22nd, 21st, something like that, right? 22nd and 23rd. So that's our last window. So we should try to complete. We should do an honest job of looking at the last possible portions and conclude.
Second is Ganesh Chaturthi.
Saturday is
Correct. Oh. What to do? 22nd is actually also Upakarma day for us. That's okay. I finish in the mornings.
Sir, we can stretch the classes for extra half an hour today, tomorrow, like that we can.
Let's see, madam. Let's see. It will be tiring also. Let's see. 22nd is Saturday, is it? Correct.
Yes, sir.
So 23rd is possible. No problems. 23rd we'll have 2 sessions. 22nd, somebody was saying afternoon session may be okay. How many people are objecting to any class on Saturday? Any voices? If I don't hear any, then most are okay.
No objection, sir. No objection.
No objection.
Afternoon
in
is
New
okay.
Zealand, poor chaps are already in the night. So all Ganesha is all sleeping by then.
3 o'clock is okay, sir, that day.
3 o'clock. So maybe Saturday, next Saturday,
Yes, 3 o'clock we can have.
We will do the 3 o'clock session. And like madam said, maybe we'll stretch it a little bit there and try to finish in the 3 sessions that will become available. So we will have to somehow finish the 9th lesson. So let us jump in. Okay. All right. Thanks for all the feedback. I appreciate that.
What the alternative, Mahoday, is that you continue the class if it is possible for you. And if those who can't attend it will listen to the recording.
That is also possible. Only thing is there will be some discontinuity for those who attend in the afternoon on Saturday. They will have missed out on the morning session. Okay, nothing like there is too much of overlap. Everything is almost a new learning, and I will be having some revision looking back. So don't worry. I think what Priya madam is telling makes sense to me, because rather than not cover, we will just try to do the class. A few of you who can attend. Don't worry about the rest. You will get the recording later. You can watch it in leisure. Okay.
Okay.
Let's just keep going. Ganapati will be happy.
Yes. Okay. No issue.
We Hindus are great at making excuses for everything. Okay. All right. So Ganapati won't mind Saraswati proceeding. Navamaha Pataha. What a beautiful picture. Our Airavata again. It should have been white, but anyway. So, Eka Pankti Uktihi Navamaha Pataha. Tasmin Pathe Eka Pankti Uktihi Evam Vartate. Indropi Lagutam Yati Swayam Prakyapitair Gunaihi. Indro Api Lagutam Yati Swayam Prakyapitaihi Gunaihi. Indraha Api. Even Indra. Lagutam Yati. Okay. So kind of reduction is Laguta. See, Garima, Anima, Laguma, all those things we saw, no? So that's that. Laguta is actually some kind of diminishment. Diminishment. I don't know what is the correct word in English. Diminishing fame. Okay, that's what. Okay. Why he obtains diminishing fame? Yati means obtains. Okay. Why? Swayam prakyapitaihi gunaihi. When he start doing prakyapana of his own gunas, I am so and so, I have so many things, etc., then basically it will only reduce his merit. So, okay, something, okay, virus. So it will reduce his merit. That's what he's saying. Bragging about his own merits, even Indra loses self-esteem. Okay, it's even they went into esteem. Okay, his yasha will become low. So Indraha api. Okay, lagutham yati. Okay, swayam avyaya prakyapitaihi ramaihi tritiya bahuvachana. Okay, gunaihi visheshana visheshya Okay. By his gunas which have been embellishingly described by himself, even Indra becomes like a small fellow. Beautiful. Actually, small fellow is perfect fitting. Okay. So what about us? We cannot. Pashabhyasah. Tavyat aniyar pratyaya. Very easy. Somehow, all the way into 9th lesson, they are again teaching us what we have now almost perfected. Tavyat aniyar. Some of you have already used it even answering the previous questions that were there, right? So it's very easy. It's a cakewalk for us. Okay. So let us read the sentences quickly. Maya patah pathaniyah. By me, the lesson must be, should be read, should be studied. Read or studied, both can be taken there. Okay, read. Tvaya seva karaniya. See, karmani prayogas. If you notice, by now we recognize maya, tvaya. So karana karaka, by me, by you, like that. Seva karaniya, by you service should be done. Okay. Taihi devah pujaniya, by them. Bahuvachana. Karana karaka again, tritiya vibhakti. Okay. I keep using this karaka business and vibhakti business. There is a subtle difference in Sanskrit grammar, not for this level, but it's very interesting. I get fascinated. Now I am actually in my MA Sanskrit, the lesson is about karaka. Karaka prakarana is the lesson that's ongoing. Our grammarians were very, very smart. I mean, there is no question at all. They separated vibhakti from karaka. Okay. Karaka is one business, vibhakti is another business. In some cases, karaka and vibhakti align. In some other cases, different vibhakti aligns with a different karaka. That's how they have derived this karmani, kartari, bhave, all those things, and even other things. There are different reasons why vibhaktis appear, not just due to karaka strength. There are other shaktis in a vakya. They explain all that beautifully. Anyway, taihi devah pujaniyah. By them, the god must be worshipped. Mahilaya sasyam palaniyam. By the lady, the plant must be brought up, must be protected, taken care of. Yeah, taken care is the best translation for palana. Okay. Sampadakena lekakah melaniyah. By the guy who edits. Sampadaka is the guy who edits or something like that. The author, lekakah, melaniya, must be met with. Met with is something in English we add in, must be met. So karmani again. So, but see, niyaha, niya, niyah, niyam, niyah, anir. Everywhere here using anir prayoga. In this anir, lot of technical letters are added on. What you hear is finally niya sound. Niya is what remains. R, etc. may not remain there. Now we come to the other form. Vikrayikena grahika santoshayitavya. By the seller. Vikrayana means to sell. No? Vikrayanika is a seller. See, this is all Samskrita krudanta play. Kru dhatu. Cry, actually cry dhatu. So not kru dhatu. Kru is to do. No? Cry. So cry is to sell. Okay. To trade actually. It means to trade. Vikrayana means to trade away from yourself. That means to sell. And Vikrayika is the fellow who sells. That's again due to a krudanta, that krai dhatu has gone through upasarga attachment, a ka addition, which makes it a person who does that kind of a job. And by him now it has become a pratipadika. So now we can run it like a noun and put vibhaktis on top of it. How many elements there? Krai dhatu, vi upasarga, ika, doerness, and then ena, which is the vibhakti. Perfect language. Okay. Vikrayikena, by the seller. Grahika, again play. Grahanam is to take, to hold, to take charge of something. So grahika is a person who takes hold. That means a buyer. Grahakaha, grahika, that kind of thing. Lady customer. Santoshayitavya, must be pleased. So the seller, by the seller, the lady client must be pleased. This is very well known to all our traders. That's why they are successful in selling so many saris. Vikrayikena grahika santoshayitavya. All right. Taya goshti gantavya. By you, the meeting. Goshti, in the olden days, it used to be Panditanam Goshti, but it can be today taken as any Goshti. Melanam, simple Melanam also can be called Goshti. But it had a little bit more heavier sense as a not just some willy-nilly meeting where some real Vada Vivada happened. That kind of thing was called Goshti. But anyway, Gantavya must be gone to. Okay, so it's actually Strilinga. So Goshti is Strilinga, so Gantavya is Strilinga. See, Pataha was Pullinga, Pataniya is Pullinga. Seva Strilinga, Karaniya Strilinga. Devaha Pullinga, Pujaniya Pullinga. Is Devi, if it was Taihi Devi, then Devi Pujaniya will come out. Like Sasyam Napumsaka, Palaniyam Napumsaka. Lekakaha Pullinga, Melaniya Pullinga. So, not only this Aniyartavyat is a Bhuta form, Bhuta Kridanta only, because it's a Kridanta form. It also produces Agraha, must be, should be, like that. But it also has a Linga Beda possibility to associate. So it's like a Visheshana to the person to whom that is being ascribed. So many things are at play in that word. Okay, it is a verb replacement, but it is a Visheshana, and so it follows the linga of the karma pada. Tasya taya goshti gantavya. By her the meeting should be gone to. Chatrena phalam kretavyam. By the student the fruit must be bought. Kray. Same kray dhatu that was in vikrayikena is there in kretavyam. So tavyat also has taken the same dhatu and transformed itself. So must be bought. See, it's not vikrayana, it's krayana. So bought. Okay. Beautiful. Mitrena pita drashtavya. By the friend, the father should be seen. Father is masculine, pita. So if it was mata, then it would be drashtavya, like that. Brata drashtavya, mata drashtavya, like that. Variations. Swasa drashtavya, like that. Sister, swasa. Devena janaha rakshitavyaha. By the God. Oh, we are mandating God. Oh, so nice of us. Devena janaha rakshitavyaha. So by the God, the people must be protected. No recourse for him. Okay. So I don't know what I have here. Let me come to that later. Okay, the orange, whatever I have. How are we doing on time? We are doing okay. We can finish this. In the above sentences, the verb forms pataniyaha should be read, karaniyaha should be done, etc. Convey what must be done. The sentences are in passive voice, karmani prayoga that is, and the verbal forms convey an order or a command. I extend that sometimes as a directive or a request also. Okay, the tonality matters. Tvaya patam pataniyaha kimartam evam, like that. I mean, that's the tone is light. Sentences are in passive voice and the verbal forms convey an order command. Here, two types of inflections, pratyayaha, okay, we can call them tails, are used. Tavyat, tavya is the technical term for that. Aniyar, aniya. That's basically from tavyat, tavya comes out. From aniyar, aniya comes out is what. So the only rakara is the it akshara, the one that is technical letter. So aniya is the form, not just niya. Aniya comes out. Sometimes an modifies or lopa, that may be other reasons, but anyway. Both these suffixes convey the same meaning. Vidyartaha, see vidhi. Vidyartaha, vidhi. So pataniyaha, patitavyaha must be read. To convey vidyartaha, either pataniya, aniyar or patitavya, tavyat can be used. So now this sentence says, like in some other places we saw, no, in some cases we should use this, in some cases we should use that, like atmane pada, parasmai pada, all that knowledge is required, right, to decide. right? That Shatru Shanach was like that, right? Shatru for Parasmaipada Gadhatu and Shanach for Atmanepada Dhatu. It's a little bit more complex there. But here, this is really two techniques given by the grammar for us. Okay, so you can use this or that. So a Kavi sometimes uses this or that depending on what suits his Guru Akshara, Laghu Akshara, all those things. So, but for us, it is immaterial. What sounds better can be used, or what comes to the mouth naturally can be used. Okay, so that's what is the important thing here. So either of them can be used without any other rule to block us from doing so. Vidiling lakara can also be used, for conveying an order or command. Here, instead of the verbs of vidiling, Tavyadanta and Aniyaranta have been used. So what I have here in purple now is clear. I have shown the vidiling forms also. For example, Maya Pataha Pataniyaha, it becomes Maya Pataha Patyatam. Okay, is the form in. So this is because a proper lakara, it doesn't have a linga beda. So Patyatam it will become. Okay. So say Tvaya Seva Kriyatam, Taihi Devah Pujyatam, Mahilaya Sasyam Balyatam. All happens to be singular, so all are in tam. But if it was a plural, Devaha, then Devaha Pujyantam. Like that, Nakara will get inserted for plurality, etc. We know those things. Okay. That's where we come back here. Vidiling lakara can also be used for conveying an order or command. Here, instead of the verbs of vidiling, Tavyadanta and Aniyaranta have been used. Since the forms ending in Tavya and Aniya are passive, okay, you must follow the rules of Karmani Prayoga in the construction of sentences. So, Kartrupada should be in Tritiya Vibhakti, Karma Pada should be in Pratama Vibhakti, Kriya Pada should be Karma Padanugunam. So that's why Patyatam was Karma Padanugunam, and it had that Nich Yakara. We call that Nich Yakara, right? So that Nich Yakara puts the karma position for the verb. Remember, normal lot will not have that. So Patyatam is a Karmani lot. Okay, remember that. Patatam becomes Patyatam like that. Karmani Prayoga construction. So yeah, we finished that. Words ending in Tavyat and Aniyar will change according to the gender and number of the object. We saw that. I highlighted that aspect by showing the sentence, bringing attention to that. That we know. 1 second, I'll just mute some crosstalk coming. So here they have given a specific example. One single example varying the linga they have just. So pustakam pataniyam, napumsaka linga, or patitavyam. Okay. Niyam antavyam doesn't change the meaning. You can use either. Napumsaka linga. Grantaha pataniyaha patitavyaha. Okay. So that is pullinga grantha. All actually, see, we use this anyway. Even Sanskrit Bharati using those three. When we need something for Srilinga, we use Napumsakalinga is Pustakam, then we make it Grantha for Pullinga and Gita for Srilinga. So conveniently, Bhagavad Gita. The same technique they have used. So Gita Pataniya Patitavya Stri. Remember that the number Vachanam, okay, number is actually plurality. Number is a weird, we should use the plurality. Vachanam of the Tavyadanta Aniyaranta words will be Eka Dvi Bahu. Eka Vachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana according to the Vachanam of the Karma Padam. Mixed language. This rule was followed while constructing passive sentences in present tense, past tense, and imperative moods also. So this we kind of knew that, even here we have done that. Yeah. Whereas linga is not influencing the verb, vachana influences. Pataha patyatam, pataha patyantam, seva kriyatam, sevaha kriyantam, devaha pujyatam, devaha pujyantam, devau, whatever is the form. Do I remember? Patatam, patetham, I think, yeah. Pujyetam, devaha devau pujyetam will be the form. Yakara, nich yakara also has to be included. So like, you have to remember the tables. It becomes very important. At least a few lakaras, like lat, lang, rit, lot, vidiling are important lakaras. And then what are those? Lat is Vartamana, Lang is one of the Bhuta Kalas we always use, Anadyatana Bhuta. Then Rit is some kind of Bhavishyat, was most popular, that Bhavishyati, Bhavishyataha, Bhavishyanti, that form. And then Vidiling is the one, and then Lot, Karotu, that form. So Kriyatam is Vidiling, Karotu is Lot. Okay. Abhyasa, we are past the time. So maybe we will do this Abhyasa quickly and conclude today. So write the Tavyat Pratyayanta forms in the following verbs as shown in the example. Gam Gantavyam. It's a game now. So you can crowdsource. Gnya.
Gyatavyam.
Gnatavyam. Gnatavyam. Or it can become, oh, this halant is incorrect there. Gnatavyaha, Gnatavya. Forget that halant there. Gnatavyaha, Gnatavya. This is unpronounceable, what I have there. Okay. Then Nrit. Nartitavyam. Nartaniyam. Okay. Nartitavyam, Nartitavya, Nartitavyaha, or Nartaniyam, Nartaniyam. Okay. These forms. Okay. Oh, sorry, I exposed one more. Easy. Pat. Patitavyam. It is enough to say one form. We know the other forms. Patitavya, Patitavya, or Pataniyam. Pataniyam varies. See, E changes to Akara. Pataniyam, Pataniyaha, Pataniya. 3 forms. Okay. I should have actually put both forms. Bhu. Oh, because they have only asked Tavyat. Oh, I am sorry. My bad. So the answer requires only Tavyat, not Aniyar. Aniyar is there as a second exercise. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Bhu or Bhav.
Bhavitavyam.
Bhavitavyam. Easy. Chint.
Chintitavyam.
Chintayitavyam. I am also wrong. So Chintayitavyam is the correct part. It is one of the things we will. Don't worry, you will be given half a marks because you produced the Tavyam correctly. So Chintitavyam sounds correct. Chintayitavyam seems to be the form. I don't know why, but that's the form. The rules I don't know. Dhav. Dhavitavyam. Must be run. Sparda, something must be Dhavitavyam. Like Mitrasya Griham Dhavitavyam, something. Drishya. Drashtavyam. We use this a lot. So it should not be Patitavyam, Drashtitavyam and all. We use it a lot. Must be seen. Yeah. Creed. Creeditavyam. At means what? Wandering. Correct. How does it go now? Atitavyam. So lot of them have the ikara coming into the picture. You have to look out for that. Datavyam, not Datavyam. It's very straightforward. Datavyam. Okay. And so now Aniyar Pratyaya.
Easy.
Third is Tadaniyam, like that. So Smru.
Smaraniyam.
Rikara changes to Ar. Smaraniyam. Okay. Likh.
Lekhaniyam.
We get a lay from there. Vruddhi. So Lekhaniyam. Rach.
Rachaniyam.
Much more straightforward. No much transformation. Rachaniyam. Has. Asaniyam. Okay, very good. Vad. Oh, this one. Vaktavyam is also there. Vadaniyam is also there. Okay. But Vaktavyam is Tavatu. So the answer is asked for Aniyar. So Vadaniyam. Okay. See, if you remember the famous Sanskrit Bharati verse is there, Maya something something vadaniyam, like that goes it is. Vadaniyam. Vaktavyam would come above. Okay. Vas? Vasaniyam must be lived. Okay. Vas is to live. Pach?
Pachaniyam.
Something must be cooked by me. Annam pachaniyam. Nind?
Nindaniyam.
So Maya na nindaniyam. By me not to be blamed. Anything. Okay. Tyaj?
Tyajaniyam.
Must tyaga. So leaving something. Maya dushkarmani tyajaniyam. Durabhyasaha. Oh, durabhyasam tyajaniyam. Like that. Durabhyasam. Abhyasam, if you take abhyasaha actually. Durabhyasaha tyajaniyah would come for that. Anyway, this is all in Napumsaka. Default, when we don't know, we just go with Napumsaka for demonstration. Chal?
Chalaniyam.
Must be moved. So must be remembered, smaraniyam, must be written, lekaniyam, must be created, rachaniyam, must be laughed, hasaniyam, must be told, vadaniyam, must be lived, vasaniyam, must be cooked, pachaniyam, must be blamed, nindaniyam, must be rejected, tyajaniyam.
Sir, in this tyajaniyam, you gave an example, durabhyasaha tyajaniyah. Durabhyasam, won't it be dvitiya vibhakti?
It's a karmani. Remember, it's karmani.
Okay, correct.
Actually, you're right. The brain confuses because we don't have the subject. The brain confuses. It's karmani kartari. Try to put the kartru. If you try to put the kartru, then you will know tyajaniyam will go with Ramayana, Maya, like that, right? So, immediately karmani. So, tavyam and aniyar, tavyat and aniyar are karmani. Just stamp it on your head.
Sir, this tyajaniyam is leaving, is it?
Tyaga.
So, abhyasa itself is a what you call doing something. So, how can you
Durabhyasaha.
Durabhyasa.
Okay. Sorry, you may not have heard that part. Sometimes the crosstalk kills some of my words. So, Durabhyasaha tyajaniyah, like that I told. Maya अस्तु समयः सञ्जातः तो मध्याह्ने इतोपि अग्रे किञ्चित् त्वरितया सरणीयम् अस्माभिः गन्तव्यं किन्तु त्वरया गन्तव्या अस्माभिः तो तत् कुर्मः अस्तु नमो नमः पुनः मध्याह्ने 3 वादने भोजनानन्तरं सुखेन अत्र आगच्छन्तु संस्कृतं
धन्यवादः
नमस्ते अवश्यं मिलामः